Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Metroid Other M. In the last episode, we begun our adventure in a bottle ship, meeting our previous commanding officer, Adam Malkovich. And, well, we're not allowed to use our power-ups from a Super Metroid unless he authorizes it. And in this episode, we're going to go see what him and his crew are up to. The threat of the Metroids and space pirates had seemingly disappeared from the Galactic Society. Samus receives a distress call known as Baby's Cry while flying through space. Something stirs within her, and Samus sets out for the distress call source, a decommissioned facility called the Bottle Ship. Very generic, I must say. When she arrives, a Galactic Federation ship is already on the scene. Before long, Samus encounters a group of soldiers led by her former commander in the Galactic Federation forces, Adam Malkovich. Along with the soldiers and her old friend Antony, although she is able to ascertain Adam's true notes on the bottle ship, she decides to stay. That's the long version of what I just said for the intro. And the bird's chirping again, as per usual. And yes, well, now that we've seen me gush about the graphical stuff in the last episode, as well as everything else, and the way that the gameplay is handled, which I love, we just want to head on through. And then we're brought into automatic cutscene. I like how it transitions without any lag. It's like one of the best Wii games, and how it loads. Better than Prime, actually. I'm not saying that the game is better than Prime, because I'm not a lover of first-person shooters, so I can't really say anything, but yeah.
Someone or something attacked him.
Ugh.
Get away from me!
Well, at least he has good aim.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've
come to give you this. You know, Zelda reference. You know what they were going for, though.
They're coming out of the wall! Right, stay calm.
I like how Simba sticks out like a sore thumb with her power suit. Alright then. So, our first boss in the game. I have no clue what it's called, because I don't research Metroid names. Just want to shoot him in the eye if possible, which so far it isn't working, so I want to go into first person view right here, and if possible, please, work, thank you. Want to lock onto his eye, scan, and now we get his energy bar, and we want to snipe him in the face if possible. You can't use beams right now. When you see a slow motion like that, you want to dodge! That was cutscene, not me.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized!
That doesn't mean freeze, that doesn't mean ice beam for you though. Which kind of is annoying considering, but why would they give you an overpowered beam at the beginning?
I'm authorizing missile use!
So now we're allowed to use our missiles after being deactivated for like overnight. Missiles! Normal missiles are now reactivated. We obviously start off with 10, just like at the beginning. They were only removed for like, what, a few rooms? So now what we gotta do is just wait until the Galactic Federation freezes a part of his body, and wow, I'm almost dead already, so not good. Dodge, Dodgeroonie, and everyone else can pretty much do the same thing as well. And stop smacking me in the face! Okay, concentration. This is a good time to show it off. When you're low on health, and you, well, do the same thing as you normally do for your missiles, but wait for a while, and there we go. Maxed energy. That's the only way of recovering energy, and, well, yes. There's also something else about it that I've got to have to show off later, but I don't know if it's going to happen right now, so let's shoot this dude in the face with a few missiles, but it ain't seeming to work, so they're going to concentrate fire on their...
You attack the frozen spot.
Well, I'll just let him do the talking for that one because I was talking over it. So basically, what we want to do here... come on, first person! Why is it not working? There we go. It's the way I have this set up to record. Okay. There we go. Blast him in the eyeball because I'm amazing like that. Okay. Okay, they're going to concentrate fire again. Want to blow open his arm. Doing massive damage. He's now armless. Get it? Armless. Because he's literally at our mercy. Well, he can actually just do damage, so whatever. And... where? Oh, over there. Well, it was freezing his head a second ago, so that's a bit confusing. And there we go. Now that he's pretty much dead, all you want to do is just walk up to his head, jump onto it, and... jump onto it. Oh, fine then. I'll just blast it. Yeah, I like how that the Galactic Federation's weapons don't do nothing, and if you let him get back to the swarm of bugs, he will regenerate his body. So you gotta be careful with it. I'm not doing bad, I just want to show off every move of the enemy. That's why I let him regenerate in the first place, to show it off. Because during Twilight Princess, some bosses I killed so fast, I didn't see all their moves. So... I had to explain them after. Can I please go in a first person view? Where's his eyeball? There we go. Right, sniper in the eyeball, they're going to freeze him. Okay, now let's kill that thing. And there we go, dead. Just snipe it, and there we go. And after you've done that, all cutscenes. Now you can see why this game is awesome.
Samus, looks like I'm going to need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also going to have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate. Like lady.
Basically, Samus is saying that Adam is a father figure to her.
That every word from Adam was deliberate.
Because her parents died by the space pirates. You should know the story if you love Metroid.
Being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles, despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. Even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
Just explain that.
When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
People don't like these flashbacks, to be honest. I mean, I find them a little bit boring, but it's also quite in-depth.
We do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives.
Gotcha.
Maurice, you cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across.
Affirmative.
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
And the dude I hate the most.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Remember him from the tutorial?
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun.
Except for Samus,
Do
of
not
course.
forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running.
And because our suit is awesome...
Looks like your comm system is still functional.
Thank you.
Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized.
Thank you.
As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs.
Let that sink in.
As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events. I responded.
Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
Now, as I was saying about the flashbacks, most people say that that's the reason why people don't like it, because it goes on forever, and it stops you from playing the game. Anyway, we've got our bombs back now, so they only removed them from us just for that bit, because there are actually a few things we have to do around here. So we need to head backwards. And go get that energy tank, because that energy tank will take us to where we need to go next. So we're going to get our first pickup for this game. And I believe there is an item around it. There it is. It just appeared on the screen because I just killed all the enemies. So we want to go... There it is, right under there. So I think we want to blow that up. Is that the right thing? No, it isn't. It's all the way over here somewhere. Where's the bit I need to blow up? Here it is. There we go. And then we want to roll all the way over here and get our... Oh wait, bomb first, because otherwise you won't be able to get it normally. And there we go. Our first missile tank acquired out of... Well... You get 80 missiles at the max in the game, and each missile tank is just one missile because you can always recharge them whenever you need to, just by concentrating, so no biggie there, so you don't really need that many, it just gives you a lot. So there's 80 missiles in the game, so that means there's 70 pickups, because you start with 10. Now, once we've got that, I guess we should save. And I just remembered that I didn't make a backup file. Let's hope that this doesn't go wrong. Otherwise I'm going to have to watch all those bloody cutscenes again, because I don't think you can skip them during gameplay. And I can't interact with that, so that's just terrible. No, get down. So yeah. What I do like about the flashbacks, though, it gives us a good in-depth, it gives us a good in-depth description of what Samus is like on the inside. I mean, everyone sees her as the well, everybody, including players, see her as like the badass woman who can pretty much do anything. But she's quite sensitive on the inside. She just doesn't show it because she has to keep her emotions under control in order to maintain her suit. I said that in the last episode, and I'm saying it again so that you can remind yourself for later when it comes to it. And that item we can't get right now because we do not have the high jump boots. So I want to walk through down here. I believe we can jump down here at some point. And here we are, here's our target, and I just got hit in the face by a screecher, so let's get the hell out of there. Right, smash all you in the face. Pew 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 pew. Come on, I just want to kill you. Jump and shoot, there we go. And that was stupid of you. Okay, now that we have bombs, we can also go grab our first energy tank of the game. There are 9, I believe, in the game, so... But you can only find 5 like this. I'll get into why that is later on as well. Blow from that with a bomb, transform. There's no way to avoid that, so... Whatever. Play a bit more Pac-Man, and... Well... Gotta kill bugs, of course, because no matter what we do, we always have to fight something. Okay. I always let go of the button too early because the charge beam takes forever to charge. But there's a reason why. I find that annoying. Okay, now we want to go into first person view, and then we want to shoot a missile through the gap here and destroy this. I think it takes 3 missiles for each one, and more enemies have appeared, so I'm going to have to kill those. Okay, first person, lock on, use a missile. I killed an enemy by accident. So I'm going to have to use more missiles than usual. There we go, and now we just need to finish the enemies off, and now we're done. Now we can activate Pac-Man, and turn on the energy converter. And with our mission complete, we're going to have to report back to Adam. Yeah, wasn't that the best mission ever? And as you can see here, we've actually missed an item at the back there. I don't think we can get that right now, though, so don't worry about it. I mean, even if we miss items, we're going to have to get them later, and oh dear. Ah, fell down. Got side hoppers. These things I hate. And this is where Uber Blast comes in. Really handy. Jump on them if it wants to work, and then you can blast their brains out, one-shotting them. Very helpful. They also take a couple of missiles, I think, to kill them, so if you want to go into first-person mode and do it that way, be my guest. I think it's the same with Charge Beam, but I just do an Uber Shot because you blast them in the brains and it one-shots them. Go down here, though, however, and do a wall kick, and you get another missile. Awesome stuff. Now I want to go walk over here and go wall jump out of here, because we can't use ladders because we're awesome, but hang on, obstruction. Now this is where missiles are going to be handy most of the time, other than killing enemies, just to blow up obstructions, which it tells you to do in the first place. Don't worry though, there are some hidden secrets, but most of the time if you leave them for a while, you're going to be able to find them later on in the game, because they'll be displayed on your map. Once again, I'll get more into that when we come to it. Always saying that, but just believe me, I don't want to spoil it for people. I mean, for example, if I go into first person mode here... Oh no, that's not one of the doors. I'm thinking of a different door. Whatever. And get away from me, Gamer. Yes, I said Gamer, not Zoomer or... I don't know. And what am I doing trying to jump up there? I can't jump up there. I'm supposed to take the lift. Derp. Getting too ahead of myself in exploration. Derpity derpity. There we go, saying that again. Okay. What am I doing? I can't get that item. And as you can see, all the lights are on because we restored the power, so I want to actually do this. Thank you. And it gave us the rest of the map because the navigation rooms are now working at optimal capacity. Sorry, I always have to do that. It's just one of the things I used to do when I was playing the game normally. So, blasting everything around here while running at top speed. Nice camera angle right there, amazing. And we want to go running in here into another cutscene. It's a very short one though, don't worry, because your HUD is still here.
Go through the hatch on your right and head towards Sector 1. Lyle went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest. I'll I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
And that's pretty much it. So now we have access to Sector 1, or the main elevator, which is actually 3 different elevators to 3 different sectors, which is very odd, because you would expect to have a lift that goes to every floor. You got like a nice little map here, in case if you want to know where everything is located. What's that ringing? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I want to go up here. And this is the room where Adam's in right now, but we can never go into that room, so get used to that. Running down the hallway! Can't get up those, so don't even bother trying at this point. Take the lift to the main elevator, which is kind of funny considering. And yes, we will. There's an energy item up there. I don't think it's an energy tank. I think it's something else. I'm not going to go into it in depth with it though, because that'll be making spoilers. Blast those while running, so you don't have to do anything. And here's an instance where, oh, hang on a minute, I've got to kill these first. I was going to show something off, and 2 enemies appeared. Alright, that was simple. Wait, was that all of them? No, there's another one, ain't there? Yep, and that landed right on top of me when I was trying to anticipate him. Didn't exactly work out well. Okay, can I please jump onto you? Boom! Ow, my face. Okay, they're all dead now, right? Yes. Now, this is what I meant by getting used to seeing stuff that requires power bombs. Oh. Get used to seeing these. You're not going to be able to interact with them for a long time, believe me. And don't think that if you're going to come to the end of the game and you still haven't interacted with them, don't worry, just beat the game. You'll see why. And, well, the main lift. Didn't really need an epic camera angle for that, because you have epic camera angle while you're in here anyway. All the other lifts are locked right now, so we can only go to Sector 1, and I'm just going to walk around while I'm waiting, because I'm awesome. This would be a good opportunity to have, like, an 8-bit, maybe original Metroid music. Oh, sorry, I am travelling alone because I am the freelance bounty hunter, so not gonna happen. Stupid lift. You don't know me. Go in here, and we're coming up to 22 minutes. I think we should. I think we'll stop it here. I know that we didn't get a lot done, but we did grab a couple of collectibles, boost up our energy, definitely. So that's all well and good. And well, we got our next target available, which is all the way to that navigation room. So, in the next episode, we'll go do just that. So, I will see you guys next time for more Metroid Other M. See you guys then.